was fantastic. We're leaving it.
Okay. So hey, my name is Kristen and I have been asked for a while now to join YouTube and start a channel, and I think I finally got up the balls to do it. So this is my first video. I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited, so if you like it, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe, all that good jazz. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, but it's all right down there. Okay, so let's get started. 50 random facts about Kristen. Okay, here we go. My full name is Kristen Louise Renton, but sometimes I go by just Louise, or I go by Fish, or I go by Frack. Just depends on what partner in crime I'm with that day. Random fact number 2, this is my first video on YouTube, so hey! Number 3, okay, I'm an actress, and it's a huge passion of mine. You may have seen me on Sons of Anarchy, Anger Management, Days of Our Lives, a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I hope you like it. 4, I was born in Denver, Colorado, but I moved a lot as a kid because my dad was in the Air Force. I spent the majority of my childhood living outside of Tampa, Florida in Clearwater, but man, I've been in LA now for almost 18 years. So I guess it's home. 5, I am a proud Virgo. Yes. 6, I work to survive, but more importantly, I do it so I can give back. 7, I am a huge animal rights activist, and I love animals. My favorite animal is probably a manatee. They're just so cute. Activism and charity work are my drugs. Totally my drugs. I have lost jobs because I refuse to wear fur. 10, what you see is what you get. I don't pretend to be anything I'm not. Everybody that knows me knows, like, this is it. I keep it real, keep it 100. And I really hate Photoshop. Like, I hate Photoshop. Be proud of your wrinkles. Man, it means you lived, you know? I'm proud of every single one on my face. So, see them? You like? Yeah. I have been through 4 hurricanes, 6 tornadoes, probably 3, 4 earthquakes, and 1 blizzard. 12, I love singing in the car. I cannot sing, but I love singing in the car, and I have no shame. If you pull up next to me and you see me, I'll just keep singing and I'll just wave. 13, I live in my sweats, and I do not get dressed unless I absolutely have to. Like, I hate real clothes. Love my sweats. 14, one of my really good girlfriends and I drove 2 senior dogs all the way to Vancouver, British Columbia, so they could be placed in their forever homes. They were super happy. They had lived all of their life in a backyard on concrete. They were only fed a loaf of Wonder Bread a day, and we rescued them, drove them to their forever homes, and we got to watch them live out the rest of their lives happy and spoiled in doggy beds in front of the fireplace, and it was absolutely amazing. I am a huge klutz. Huge. 16. I actually don't want kids of my own. I know a lot of people don't understand that, but my fur babies are my kids. I mean, these animals that I help rescue and I help save, those are my children, and I get to watch them grow up, and I get to watch them be happy, and that's just something that really fulfills me, and I could not be happier doing that. I actually have my fur babies, every single one of their paws tattooed on me. They are my life, and you know, those are my kids. So, you know, I love my niece and nephew, but I'm all about the fur babies. Number 17, I talk to my kids as if I would talk to any child, because they understand you. They understand your intentions. They feel you on a level, on a connection that it's all through the eyes. And even just last night, I rescued a dog off the streets. It was raining, it was pouring, he was scared, he was cold, and you know, just by sitting and looking at him and speaking to him, he was able to calm down, get in my car. I drove him to a safe place, and you know. Number 18, during my free time, which is rare, but when I do have free time, I volunteer at shelters. I actually go and I shovel the shit. I am loyal to a fault. It has gotten me in trouble, but I wouldn't have it any other way. 20, I still play my old school Atari and Nintendo. I have never bought a game console after the original Nintendo, and I don't plan on it. I have never played any modern games. Way too many buttons, way too many controllers. I like my old school joystick and my old school little Nintendo thing. I'm good. I have a huge Garfield collection. Number 22, I am a huge tomboy. case you couldn't tell. 23, I love sports. Football's my favorite, but I will go to any sporting event. I'll watch any game. I love it. 24, I have actually been skydiving with a lot of my fellow SOA cast members, and it was so awesome and so life-changing. I bought another jump that same day. Right when I landed, I walked in and bought another. Number 25, I have more guy friends than I do girlfriends. Yeah. 26, I f***ing hate clowns. Hate them. Could not hate them more. I'm not afraid of them. I f***ing hate them. Okay, number 27, I have over 30 tattoos. Most of them are family oriented, and I would show you a video of them, but we'll save that for another day. My mom, my sister, and my dad are my best friends. 100%. Number 29, I got my motorcycle license in 2011 just so I could go riding with my dad. It was always a dream of mine to be able to just ride down the road with him, and it was awesome to actually be able to do that. I got him in one of my most recent films where we actually get to ride in the end of the movie, and being able to do that and have that on film forever and be able to have that experience with him and I just riding next to each other was definitely one of the highlights of my life. Number 30, I am totally a homebody. I would much rather stay at home, be in my pajamas, having game night, drinking wine or tequila, instead of going out to like a club or some party. Number 31, I am obsessed with the paranormal. I love psychics and mediums, and I've actually used a medium who's now become a pretty good friend of mine to talk to my former boyfriend who recently passed away, and what a gift she was. The Golden Girls and Schitt's Creek are my two favorite shows. I mean, those are my jams. Number 33, I am double jointed and extremely flexible. Number 34, road trips. I love road trips. I don't even mind going by myself. I just zone out and I sing to myself and I think about stuff, and I love stopping and taking photos, and I love that moment where you can just be with the open road and, you know, just zone out, man. I love it. Number 35. In this technologically driven world, I still love to send actual cards that you take to the post office and you put a stamp on it. I know people think I'm crazy, but there's something so beautiful about the look on somebody's face when they get a letter or a card that they weren't expecting, and you know, it really makes them happy, and I love doing that. I love making people smile. 36, I have dated both men and women. It's all about connection for me, so, you know, be nice. 37, I'm getting my degree in criminal psychology. I think serial killers are fascinating, and I love getting inside their mind and understanding why they did what they did. I'm obsessed with investigation discovery. 38, love the Roaring 20s. My grandmother was a flapper in New York during Prohibition, and she was quite the little badass. Number 40, I have a pole in my woman cave, and I love to use it. Number 41, I was bullied as a teen, and you know what? I can promise you there is life after high school. High school is not the end-all be-all. High school is awful. It's horrible. I wish you didn't have to go through it, but I'll tell you what, I look back on those experiences and I'm so happy that I made it through, and I am so happy I didn't have social media because it is awful and it makes it so much worse, but trust me, it's not the end-all be-all. There is a life after high school, and you can go on to be amazing, fantastic, phenomenal people regardless of whatever a bully tells you. I have horrible insomnia. Horrible. I cannot shut my brain off, and a lot of times it's like 3:30 in the morning, and I'll just be sitting there like. 2 of my old apartments were haunted, and there's one where I nicknamed him Michael, and he was super protective of me, and anytime anybody that would come over that maybe wasn't the nicest person, he would make his presence known, and he would scare them to the point where they wouldn't want to come back. So I actually really loved Michael, and I kind of miss him. My girlfriend actually lives in my old apartment now, so I still get to go visit, which is kind of cool. I like to say hi to Michael. Number 44, I have seen ghosts, and I actually talk about one of my experiences on The Haunting of and Celebrity Ghost Stories. It's actually a pretty cool story, so check it out. I have a weird phobia about not wanting anything around my neck. I don't really ever wear necklaces. I hate scarves. I hate turtlenecks. Anything that kind of bunches up around my neck, I can't stand it. And I was told once that it was because I was choked to death in a past life, which I actually pretty much believe because I have such a visceral reaction to anything being around my neck. It makes sense. Number 46. I have lupus and I'm an ambassador for Lupus LA. I have lost a lot of my hair because of lupus, and I like being able to talk to people who are going through something kind of similar or having experiences like I've had, and I like being an advocate for them and helping them to understand that they're not alone. Number 47. I also have celiac disease. So no, it is not I just want to be cool and like Hollywood and be gluten-free. I actually have to, and it is a pain in my ass, but it's all good because thankfully we're still finding out about stuff and we're still making progress with gluten-free diets and options, and a lot of restaurants are really starting to understand that this is not just a fad, it is actually something that people have to do. So I'm really grateful to that. Number 48, I hate shopping. Like, I hate it. I hate going to the mall, I hate trying on clothes, I hate looking for purses, I don't like looking for I hate shopping. But my sister and my mother are both fashionistas, which is kind of funny. I do like shopping on Amazon though, and I always make sure to use Amazon Smile because then a portion of your purchase dollar amount goes to charity. I would much rather have like a classic Merc or a 67 Chevy pickup than any sports car ever. 50. I'm good at keeping secrets. Okay, that's it. Those are 50 random facts about me. I hope you liked it. If you do, subscribe, like. Even if you don't like it, I don't care. It's okay. And hey, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your random facts are. I mean, I'd like to know. And I'll reply and maybe we'll have a combo. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.